it's not often that video games become films, and when they do happen, it doesn't really always be as good as the actual game was in the first place. But Need for Speed has got its film adaptation, the most successful racing video game franchise of all time, so it's time to review this shit. So Need for Speed is a story all about Toby Marshall, played by Aaron Paul, aka Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. I have not seen Breaking Bad, I apologise, I know that's a crime nowadays. He plays our hero Toby Marshall. He's a mechanic turned sort of semi-racer. This big tragedy happens involving this other guy played by Dominic Cooper, who's like responsible for everything, but he just pisses off and makes it look like that Aaron Paul's done all the damage. So Aaron Paul spends 2 years in prison, and then he comes out, he's like, yeah, I'm going to make him pay. So then he decides to enter this absolutely huge race that this guy's part of, and then we have our film. I don't really know what to say about this film, to be honest. I thought it was a decent film. It weren't amazing, but it weren't terrible. Some of the nags I do have about this film, I thought it went on for a bit too long. 2 hours and 10 minutes for this film, I think, no. I mean, if it was something like, I don't know, The Hobbit or something, which is on for friggin' ever, then that's acceptable because you expect them films to be on for that long. But Need for Speed, I just don't think it needs to be on for 2 hours and 10 minutes. I thought about an hour and 40 or 50 minutes would have been acceptable for this film, but I don't think it went on for a bit too long in my opinion. I thought the dialogue in this film were a bit cheesy sometimes, especially when he's like, I'm gonna make him pay. I was like, this is supposed to be real life. You'd be like, yeah, screw that knobhead, I'm just gonna beat him in a race. You wouldn't be like, I'm gonna make him pay. It's not 300, it's Need for Speed. Learn the difference. But anyway, that's only a little neg, by the way. And also I thought it were a bit predictable as well. I was like, yeah, I completely expected that to happen. But the positives about this film, the driving in this film is awesome. It is really, really good. And I was sat there going, no CGI? This is amazing. Because literally the driving in this film, there is absolutely no CGI involved in the driving in this film, and I was just quite blown away by the fact there was no CGI. And I was really impressed by how they've actually managed to capture that look and not use any like computer stuff to alter it. I bet they will use CGI somewhere in there. I don't think all of it will be non-CGI, but I do think that there will be something in there that will be computer generated or something along the lines of anyway. But that shit was awesome. Characters in the film, Toby Marshall, relatively likeable. He very rarely cracks a smile. The villain in this film, played by Dominic Cooper, he is a freaking dick. I don't like him. He was one of them cocky guys who was like, there's a bit where Aaron Paul confronts him, he's like, I know you were there when that happened. He's like, what? I wasn't there. You were there. And I was like, ugh! I just wanted to punch him in the fucking face, and I couldn't. Now I also have to mention as well, I watched this film in 3D. I don't know why, I just thought, hey, why not? So I watched it in 3D, and I didn't think this film needed to be a 3D film, but hey, if it's money, do it. But I will admit, there were some bits which were awesome in 3D, like when there's a bit where a police car crashes into a truck, it like blows up and stuff, and the bit where a police car was flying through another guy's windshield, I thought that was awesome. But there were bits in it where I was like, yeah, they only put that in for the 3D bit. Like there was a hologram of a car showing all the engine stuff working inside. I was like, yeah, that was just for 3D that. So in the end, Need for Speed, I didn't think it was a bad film, but I didn't think it was an amazing, awesome, unbelievable, you have to see this, watch it right now film. Right now it's currently got 33% rotten on Rotten Tomatoes, but I don't think it deserves that much. I'd say about 50, 55, maybe at the most 60% I think it should have got anyway. So yeah, Need for Speed, it was predictable, the dialogue were a bit cheesy, and I thought that it doesn't necessarily need to be a big 3D film. But I do think the driving, the crashes, the racing, the cars, all that was awesome. So in the end, I give Need for Speed 3 stars, and I approve this film to be a decent time. It's a decent time, and I'll say it is worth buying on DVD or Blu-ray, depending on which one you're on. I own DVD. I'm not rich, so. Anyway, so I want to know, have you seen Need for Speed? If you have seen it, what did you think about it? Did you think it captured the look of the video game, the whole meaning of the video game? Tell me in the comments below, and I will get more reviews to you as soon as I possibly can.